Is Bryn Mawr Neighborhood the more diverse Mayberry of Minneapolis? Well, it sure feels that way to me. I'm mschumann. I'm a realtor here, and I do videos profiling different neighborhoods and suburbs of the Twin Cities. I am from out of state, and I needed this desperately when we moved here, so I hope my videos are helpful to you if you are thinking about picking up your life and moving it here to Minnesota. I also do have a relocation guide in the description box down below this video, and I love to hear from people that find me on YouTube, so please reach out if you have questions. Bryn Mawr is an interesting little spot. It's actually quite a small neighborhood because most of the geographic area is park or lake. They refer to themselves as a neighborhood within a park, and historically, like in the 1800s, it was known as a garden suburb. Bryn Mawr sits directly west of Minneapolis and fits neatly into a little triangle, which is bordered by one of the very best parks in the metro area, Theodore Wirth Park, and near the tip of the chain of lakes with Cedar Lake on one side. If you love to walk, run, bike, canoe, cross-country ski, or snowshoe, you have just picked the perfect neighborhood. An online description that I read stated that the neighborhood is characterized by its stability and quietude. It remains surrounded by over 650 acres of parks, lakes, and trails, and it retains its original small town charm while having access to some of the best urban and natural features of Minneapolis and the nearby suburbs. It features a unique and active business district that offers residents walking distance amenities, and I couldn't agree more with all of this. It was the perfect encapsulation of Bryn Mawr. Residents are also fortunate to have two public schools, Bryn Mawr Community School and Anwatin Middle School, which is an international baccalaureate middle school located right within the neighborhood. Until I looked at these schools, I did not really realize that the schools are actually on the same campus, and I think maybe even connected. So the kids will move from the elementary directly into the middle school right next door, and I imagine that strengthens that feeling of community among the students and parents. This is a rather small neighborhood, so just a few home sales here and there can make a big difference in the average median home prices. It looks like some of the big ones sold last year, and the price has moderated again this year. I have no problem with an area becoming more affordable after the past few years of escalating home prices. Average home prices for single-family homes, which are the vast majority of the homes here, although you can find a few townhomes, is $524,000. The housing stock here is primarily built in 1940 or before, but there are definitely newer homes throughout. I held an open house in this neighborhood once, and the original woodwork and tile work was just beautiful in that home. And I know that's not everyone's preference, but if you do like that kind of thing, you'll be able to find it here. A diversity of building styles reflects Bryn Mawr's history, from Victorians to Tudors, colonials, bungalows, and mid-century modern homes. There are bus routes and a lot of bicycle routes if you like to commute that way, but most people do commute by car. The light rail plan is to have a stop in Bryn Mawr, and that extension is currently under construction. While this neighborhood can feel pretty secluded, it's only about 10 minutes to all the shopping in St. Louis Park, or if you need to be downtown, it's about the same commute time by car to get there. Or if you want to keep it very local, there is a cute little coffee shop called Cup of Java and a small market right in the center of town, center of the neighborhood, and a couple of other restaurants. Other options are heading just south on Hennepin, where there are a lot of restaurants and a Kowalski's grocery store, as well as the farmers market that is on Lyndale, and that one's held for many months out of the year. The neighborhood has a very active association, and I really think the word that comes to mind when I think of Bryn Mawr is community. They have a monthly newsletter called The Bugle and a very friendly website that gives access to community meeting minutes and activities around Bryn Mawr. Every other year, the community does have a community garden tour, and 2023 is one of those years, so if you want to check it out, that might be a great opportunity for you. You can get tickets to that online. Does Bryn Mawr feel like the kind of neighborhood that you're looking for? Well, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.